What the fuck was that? Oh. Oh. Okay. Okay. Um. Alright. I don't know what the fuck any of this is about. Okay. So, this is Doki Doki Literature Club. Yep. Uh. Oh no, really what to say? Let's just start the game. Enter name. Shit, I don't know what name to pick. Skrunkle. It's definitely a real name. Skrunkle. Oh god, I have to fucking. I'm worried you're getting this. Hey! Oh god, I can't fucking do this. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. The girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making a day, but it kinda just works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Dick. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Oh my fucking god, why am I doing this? I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Skrunkle. Fuck. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean. That's mean, Skrunkle. That's mean, Skrunkle. Fucking amazing name.
Hello.
One second. I gotta
You're
do something really
connected.
quick.
Battery full.
Alright. That's mean, Skrunkle. That's mean, Skrunkle. Fucking amazing. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way towards school. As we draw near the street, As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Skrunkle, have you decided on a club to join yet? Club? I told you, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Eh? That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Fucking Skrunkle is an asshole. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, but I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Happiness is really important to me. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought... Shit, what? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Well, shit. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Save. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Suri wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. How the fuck do you not realize that? That's like stupider than me, and I'm fucking stupid. I thought I'd catch you coming in. Fuck. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought that you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come by to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Ah! I can't help but read it. Sayori's vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please? Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori's really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. Okay. I don't. Oh. Okay. I'm not gonna save my game because I saved recently. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori. Oh shit. Fuck. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously? You bought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Ah, Skrunkle, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Oh my fucking god. ... All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry. Natsuki.
Huh?
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki. Natsuki is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like she's a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, and then turns back to the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki. Fuck. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. It sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Skrunkle. Monika smiles sweetly. Why the fuck did she pose like that? Like the worst scoliosis I've ever seen. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika. Come sit down, Skrunkle. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. Well, I'll get them.
Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Okay. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. I'm fucking tired as shit. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
I don't know how to make that noise. Natsuki lifts the table. What? Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were good at.
Yeah, well, you know. Just hurry and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monika. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full, and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, just looking for the best angle to take a bite. Just take a fucking bite. You are going to get icing on your face no matter what you do. It's a cupcake. It's fucking stupid. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Have you? I don't know.
made them for you or anything.
Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said,
Well, maybe. But not for you, You know, you dummy.
alright. Give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us. For setting You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Fuck you, dude. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that... You know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. I'm fucking tired as hell. But I literally, just started streaming 16 minutes ago, so I wanna keep streaming. But I also might fucking fall asleep. I'll keep going until I at least get 30 minutes in. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure that you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Were you a leader of the debate club last year? Aha! Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I enjoy personally, and I personally enjoy, and make something special out of it. If I encourage others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting out all the effort in order to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature.
Are these the world's most...
Sorry, it's so funny. I saw something. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best.
You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Skrunkle, what kind of things do you enjoy to read? So, Skrunkle, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read in the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Definitely read that normally. My favorite things are usually My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Oh, like this game, huh? Maybe, Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Just like this game, huh? Huh? Yeah, just like this game. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I could relate to at the minnow level. At this rate... Fuck. I'm tired as hell. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. Someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or it takes you to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the worlds, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, what's that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes darted over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you know, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud. Give that back.
Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Suri slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. What's happening?
I'm not cute.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing that even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can help set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we all meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Is that right, Skrunkle? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Save. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sarah may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. That's a word I don't know. What? I'm sorry. I thought... Skrunkle. Skrunkle. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if I'm writing a poem. If writing the poem is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy! Sorry... That... Hey, he really did scare me there for a moment.
If you really just came here for the cupcakes, I'd be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that... Fuck. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Skrunkle, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Skrunkle, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sarah and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Okay. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Right. Just need to make the most of my circumstances. I thought that's uncircumcised. And I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess with that... Oh, fuck. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Yeah, I know. Alright. I need to save. I'll be right back. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with Yuri. Wait, shit. So this is the first. Yeah, it starts with this. Alright. Existence, unrestrained, essence, contamination, portrait, determination, frightening, unending, fallible, horror, effulgent, vitality, starscape, disoriented, afterimage, milk, member, shit, together, oh fuck, massacre, that's Yuri, I got most. Hi again, Skrunkle. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, haha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club, and I was the last to come in, so everyone is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Skrunkle. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sorry. Fine. Sorry.
God damn it!
Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in a club. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys.
Skrunkle always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so?
Eh.
You two are really good friends, aren't you? You might be a little jealous. How come? You and Skrunkle can become good friends too. Sayori. ... As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Huh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like it's a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Huh? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Skrunkle. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. You'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I will make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches down into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. How do you enthusiastically take a fucking book? I don't get that. That makes no sense, but alright. Well, you can at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone is settled in, I expect Monica to activities, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book, and I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Oh, music change. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. Sorry. She sneaks another glance at me and her eyes meet for a split second. ... But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I'm under this sensing I made her uncomfortable. Fuck you, I am tired. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? When I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time of putting it down. It's very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about, anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. I'm gonna check something out. I wonder if this is a real book. Okay, so it's not a real book. That would have been fucking actually pretty awesome if it was. Damn. Unlucky. Bullshit. It's titled Portrait of Markov. There is an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister, but as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. While her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. That dark turn came from nowhere. She said it was a fucking like, relatable. One second, where's the history? Where is it? Very engaging and relatable story. How the fuck any of this relatable? How the fuck? Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Skrunkle? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. So, yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and recluse is different. It's just that these kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. And when horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly when you thought you were related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing from my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. ... Let me just get this book. Get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company and says if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distraction, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. My book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold down my book. Two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Very scandalous. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of different. Kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Wow. That's something. Safe here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forearm. Yep, forearm. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, when I turn a page, and Yuri's side of but holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Huh? To turn the page. Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and her eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little long. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I bring it up. I turn it by my own volition. Continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. You remain silent for a second. But Skrunkle, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. ... I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. That is a fucking save. That is what we call a pivot. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. Exclamation mark. I think it's about time we share each other's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kinda down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Fucking ow, okay. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright, I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it into my bag. By the way, fuck. I'm so tired. It does not help that I'm sick. I feel like as fuck. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with?
I can't wait.
Suri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Suri's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf, torn from a spell notebook, and on the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same, myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Okay. I am tired. I've been streaming for almost an hour. I could
keep going for a little bit. Shit. I could keep going for a little bit. Yeah, should I stop stream here, or should I stop streaming, the end of the day, when I have to make the next poem? Oh shit. Should I stop streaming here, or should I stop streaming? Sorry, fucking stream was acting weird, and there was like a weird echo. I could stop streaming when I have to write the next poem, or I can go, it'll be like 10 more minutes to finish showing about my poem. I will just keep going. Let's show Monica first. I know I made the poem for Yuri, but I'll start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem, and I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi Skrunkle. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm settled in. Anyway. Want to share a poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ha ha ha. Don't worry, Skrunkle. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? It's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Skrunkle. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. That's not a fucking what did I even say? It read underestimated, but I did not fucking say that. I said something completely different. Oh fucking no. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Did I fucking write the script for this? You're just like me for real. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that you're like this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism? Huh. I didn't know that at all. It's not like I fucking wrote it for her. I don't know. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find this. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have
It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Haha. Definitely do. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be, to not be very good. Well, wouldn't she need to be confident? She's the fucking, she needs to at least sound confident, right? Because, like, she's the club president or whatever. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Right. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh. I like how the music changes for, like, depending on who fucking whatchamacallit. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? What? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. Hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. If you've, like, seen someone play this game, or played this game yourself all the way through, it's very clear what this poem is about. I won't say it, because I don't know if, like, anyone watching has done that, or if anyone really is watching. Like, no one ever fucking watches my streams, you know? But, like, still, it's pretty clear what this is about once you have already seen everything. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Aha, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. Very clear what that's about, still. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your writing gets you fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this: if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I should show my poem next. I will say Ori, yeah. I think we'll go Yuri last because I wrote that poem for you. ...
This is a good poem, Skrunkle.
Are you sure this is your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who'd be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me.
Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you would. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. So fucking tired.
See? It's like I said before, Skrunkle. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something only really good people do.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my literally just joined this club to grab some titties, you know? And then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. That and grabbing some titties. Knowing how much this means to her and all.
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that. Okay.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. You asked me to come out and play. You trusted me to wish away a rainy day. I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
I haven't had breakfast yet. Fucking what time is it even? It's 11:42. It's lunch by now, but you know. I don't eat. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this?
No. Just a little bit.
Can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself.
Don't be mean. I still tried my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school.
It's bad to skip breakfast.
I get all cranky. Why does she look like a fish when she does that face? Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time, I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
What did you say? Well, I look forward to it. Okay. I could fall asleep right fucking now, dude. I am so tired. Natsuki.
Scrunkle, if you're not gonna take this club seriously, then go home.
What? Harsh?
What? You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? You think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We'll start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Destroyed. Painful to think about?
Fine. Oh, sorry. We'll get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, to each your own, I guess.
Anyway, I'm gonna share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can... No, oh wait, shit, I forgot to do the voice.
Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it.
I like that poem. That poem's like really nice, because it's like... seeing everyone around you do such great things, and like, it's kind of sad, like, because, like, you might not ever be able to, like, compare to that. And you can only try to do these great things that other people do. You know? And also I like how, like, there's, like, supposed to be a rhyme at the end, but, like, there isn't. You know... fuck it, I'm not here to... I'm not here to analyze this. Oh no, I am.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the poem... Fuck. But isn't the point of poems for people to themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight into the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. Dick. Huh?
That's what it means to be a pro. Glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really know how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. So, about like her being older than him, no, younger than him. Everyone in this game is like older than 18 and shit. Fucking everyone was heated about that when like the game first came out, so they had to like disclaimer for plus. I think, but like mostly I like if they're all seniors in high school, or fourth year, whatever they call it, I wouldn't they just be like, would never be 18? Cause like, I don't know, I'm not even there yet. I'm only in 10th grade, so fucking, you know what. Choose Yuri. Dot, dot, dot. As Yuri reads the poem,
Exceptional.
Huh? What was that?
Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but ends up covering her entire face.
He's gonna hate me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So... Shit was her.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have?
Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates that you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Dot, dot, dot.
I know that.
It just meant, scrunkle. Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The result is that both the style and the effectiveness are weakened. Expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought,
stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them, but building them. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Wow. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a which is itself kind of funny after all. Isn't it supposed to be a literature club? Oh shit. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my... Sorry. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, what the I can't read cursive. I bathe, calmly breathing air of the present, but I flicker back. That's all I could I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. Fucking be sorry. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. I was. But it took you a long time to read. Oh, does it actually, like, does it, like, time you for how long it takes to read a poem? That'd be interesting. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. It's pretty. But, like, I don't read cursive. It's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Longer? I don't know what you said. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you in a ghost theory? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Scrunkle. I picked the right name. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you only did glance over it after all. Wait, so it took me a long time to read, and now I only glanced over it. Yuri, you can kiss my ass. Remember that poets often express their own thoughts and feelings and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. Now, it's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought about that. That's impressive, huh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Scrunkle. Me too. Phew. I guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. That was more stressful than I anticipated. Since everyone is judging my mediocre writing skills, even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. It's a literature club after all. I sigh. Guess that's what I got myself into.
I think I'm gonna end this here. I'm gonna end stream here, guys. I have been for an hour and 20 minutes. That's kind of long, I guess. Sometimes, most of the time, I have shorter streams for the fun of it, you know. But anyone here that if there's anyone here, this is one viewer, I'm not sure, you know, because like their phone is weird and it doesn't show people are actually here. But thank you for watching. I am going to hopefully stream this again soon, whenever I can. I want to knock out the first act relatively soon. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching the stream. Appreciate you all coming. I appreciate you guys coming.